A lot of companies don't think they can afford a CFO or that they even need one. But with the fractional model, it's just not true. You want a full-time CFO, base, bonus, they might want some equity. You're going to exceed $300,000, $400,000, and you don't need that. Hi, I'm Eric Meisner. I'm a partner here at SAX, and I run the outsourced CFO team, also known as the Fractional Finance Group. Early in my career, I worked at really large companies. I rolled up my sleeve, I was looking into something, and I realized a mistake was made, and I saved the company $10 million, and nobody cared. I go into these smaller companies, and you save them $2,000. They just greatly appreciate anything you can do to save them money, cut costs, as opposed to these larger companies who, again, could care less that you save them $10 million. I ended up at a startup during the dot-com era, and we were about the biggest bust of the dot-com bust in 1999. It was the greatest experience of my career. I learned more in that 1 year from failure than I had in 10 years of positive experience at the large companies. So in 2016, I was looking for my next startup, and I learned about the fractional world. It just made so much sense to me. When you're full-time at these smaller companies, there's not 40 hours of work. I realized I could be the CFO of more than one company, and I really just fell in love with the career at that standpoint. I've built a team of over 40 CFOs, all with different industry experiences. So everyone on our team and all our referral sources are very well vetted and will not disappoint us in front of the client. At SAX, we always start our client engagements with a kickoff call. So we get everyone together and we review what the client believes their top 3 needs are. We'll prioritize and we'll work with them to make sure they understand the importance of starting off with a cash forecast. So a great kickoff story. We have a brand new client, they're in the fashion industry. They design these jackets, they're made in China. We're in the kickoff call and the CFO asks, hey, can you please explain the process? So she explains everything's made in China and shipped to Los Angeles. And being an industry expert, his immediate thought is, what 3PL do you use in Los Angeles? Our 3PL's in Ohio. And he said, well, why are you shipping twice? So we are 3 minutes into our kickoff meeting and we just cut the client's shipping costs in half. We call that having a financial adult in the room. If you have a full-time CFO in a company that's the size of less than $50 million, he or she is very bored and they're not challenged, or they're doing work that is way below their pay grade. The best part about our CFO team is they pay for themselves. We're going to save you money and put in the processes to have a smoothly run financial organization.